Good morning, folks, for tuning in. So today I'm setting up my moto vlogging. If you're like me and you have you didn't spend $500 on your GoPro setup and bought this is an old GoPro 5 Hero. And this is a moto vlogging setup for that. So far, this thing served me pretty well. From this perspective, I just wanted to go through. We're going to go ahead and do this today. This is my Sena Outrush R helmet. Purchased and installed the chin mount for this. I was expecting to be able to use this unit while we were on our vacation down in Florida. I was not able to. Be aware that when you order a chin mount product, it will take a long time for it to ship to you. It was by far the longest and most irritating part of the process. The other equipment that you're going to need besides your GoPro battery and your GoPro SD card. I went ahead and ordered, I'm going to provide you links for all this stuff down in the video description. Ordered 3 of these little batteries. To use these batteries, I'll link these in the description. To use these little batteries in your GoPro 5 Hero, you will need to update your GoPro to the most recent edition. Then I have my high quality SD cards. I don't skimp on the SD cards. So if you'll notice in the SD card, I'm going to show it to you here. If you'll notice in the SD card, it's got a lot of fancy writing, A2 speeds, all this different stuff. It's just, make sure you don't skimp on your card, because if you skimp on your card, your GoPro won't work. It won't be able to record the video fast enough. With the chin mount, come with this doohickey and a bunch of other doohickeys that you can see there. Don't really need all of those. Microphone is going to be Purple Panda. It's going to be this puppy right here. Something that's really important when you do the Purple Panda, there's a unit in there, I forget what it's called, but when you're setting up the directions, it says make sure that you insert this piece in here until you hear an audible click. I didn't do that as I was testing out the equipment, trying to test out my GoPro several times, and it never did work until I finally figured out it really is an audible click. You really have to push it in there to get the click that you're looking for. All of this stuff is in the Panda book. This they'll go through the iPhone, Android mic recording, Android. This is what you need. This is for the GoPro. This TRS adapter right here. This TRS adapter is the thing that you need to make sure it goes audibly clicks when you click it into the microphone itself. And then you are going to need this GoPro adapter. If you have an older GoPro than what I have, you don't need this adapter. This thing was like 65 bucks off of Amazon, and it's the only way. It's kind of irritating. So I'm going to kind of show you what this setup looks like. First, you remove the side door from your GoPro. It sounds like it's going to be difficult to do, but all you really do is just open it up, grab this piece, twist it to the side, and it pops right off. It feels like you're going to break it, but you won't. Next, you're going to remove the rear tray to this Movo casing. Comes in a box like this. Again, link in the description. Turn it over, remove this rear case piece, take your GoPro, stick it down in here, just like it looks like it's supposed to go, and then reinstall that. Next, I'm going to go here with your adapter piece on the same size. Push that in. Take the USB-C connector and connect it in where it goes. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Looks like I'm going to need 2 hands. This is what that looks like once it's done. And the next part that you're going to do is you're going to attach the chin mount to it. I did install the chin mount, and according to the instructions, super easy. I don't really feel like you need an instructional on it, but I mean, hey, if you want an instructional on it, there's actually a pretty good instructional from the chin mount website itself. I installed it. It's specifically made for mine. It looks like it's printed on a 3D printer. It took a long time to ship. That was probably my biggest issue with chin mounts. So the next thing, they provide you with this little handy dandy adapter that you stick in here. Anybody who's familiar with GoPro, pretty sure you're aware of how this works. Okay, and there is that piece. And now we'll just slide this down into our chin mount, and I will wire up the side piece. Interestingly, I forgot, on the chin mount, it has this thing just in case your camera falls off. You can attach to the side of your helmet. It goes, when you're screwing it in, you just stick it up between one of these grooves, and it holds it on if it falls off for whatever reason. Well, this is it installed on the helmet. I'm hoping it doesn't obstruct my view at all. The next piece would be to go over here and install our microphone. And then this one includes, this particular helmet includes a microphone right here. So I'm just going to clip the new microphone to the old one. Alright, this is how this currently looks. Very stupid. Kind of makes me wonder why nobody's come up with a specific helmet designed specifically for vlogging. But hey, helmet manufacturers, if you're hearing this. And this is what it looks like on my face. Gonna be honest with you, probably did something wrong here because this is facing towards my dash. So I'm going to try again. And now I have done it, and still my GoPro basically just continues to look straight down at the ground. So I'm starting to wonder about the usefulness of this. And I think we finally found the least obstructive. Still feels to me like the camera's going to be looking down, but I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror. Yeah, it still feels like the camera's looking a little bit down, but I think I can adjust with this one a little bit better. Finally, we have it set up correctly, utilizing the piece that so it'll look anywhere I look. So now I got to figure out how to, because it quick detaches, so it's okay. But at the same time, I'm gonna show you what I did. So this is what it looks like off. I put the extra extension piece, the shorter of the 2 extension pieces that come with the kit from chin mounts on there. I'm gonna be honest with you, you don't really realize, but your helmet doesn't sit like this when you're riding. Your helmet sits canted forward like this when you're riding. And you want the lens to be kind of even with your eyeballs so you can show your clients or show the people that you're vlogging to what you're looking at. So that's what I've kind of set up here. Now I've got to figure out a way to hide the wires that are all over the place. So we're back. I'm going to show you kind of what I did. So the Outrush already has a microphone here, so I zip tied this microphone on top of this microphone so it wouldn't hang up when I put this down. I ran the wire underneath this. I got a feeling it's gonna kind of over time kind of move down here out of the way, and then up under here, and then my excess wiring I took and kind of used the Velcro that comes with it, Velcroed it together, stuck it in this earpiece. Now, I don't know if this is going to feel good once it gets back on my head or not, but we're going to try it. And then if that works, I'm going to take it out. We're going to videotape me taking a brief ride on my, well, probably longer than a brief ride, but a ride on my Himalayan. And I'm going to upload the raw footage so you can see how well or poorly I did. Just had to sit here and stop on the side of the road for a second, down from the house where I live. This is going to be some test photos, test run of the new vlogging setup that I built for myself here, that I've just been showing everybody. Let's see here. Alright, we're on the Himalayan today, out here on New Lester Highway in North Carolina. And that's how you say it. I'm looking out for, of course I've been sitting here, ain't been a car past me the whole time I've been sitting here on the side of the road. We're headed out to Erwin, Tennessee today. Figured this would be a good test of the girl, and a good test of this new vlogging setup I've got, and how loud I'm gonna have to talk. So anybody who tells you, like, they sit there and they look at us doing this motor vlogging thing, I can tell you this is not easy. Like, I just walk you through the setup. Nothing ever seems to work the way it's supposed to work. The GoPro, the one thing I didn't test before I left the house was the GoPro, and sure enough I get all the way out here and it won't turn on. I mean, I guess that's just how it is. I think to myself, I'm like, wow. When I was thinking about doing this, when I was thinking about setting up a YouTube channel, I was like, man, you know, that's the way you do it right there. Like, I can get paid to ride a motorcycle because I'm too old to do motocross. Frankly, not athletic enough to do motocross. And so, you know, this was my option to go vlogging. And so I started doing all the stuff. Nobody's forcing me to do anything. I think I would have, I don't know, I'd still do it. But I definitely don't think it's easy. I've been at this for a few months now. I got 20 subscribers. I've learned a lot about video production and making thumbnails and SMO and search SEO, search engine optimization, and video editing, and making intro videos, making outro videos, trying to find my audience. In the middle of all that, I'm buying all this new equipment, trying to get it set up. I just got through installing the panniers on the Africa Twin right before me and my wife took off to Middle Florida to visit some of the natural springs there. Hey folks, thanks for joining us today for my latest Royal Enfield Himalayan video. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you about my Facebook group, Lost in the Bush. We are currently up to 9 members, but I want to see that continue to grow. We currently have a trip planned on April the 1st to do the Smoky Mountain 500. By the time you see this video, that will probably already be underway. So I hope you're actually out there with us. I hope to be posting content about that trip and a potential follow follow-up trip immediately after the Smoky Mountain 500, just to continue on and just re-loop and do the Chattahoochee BDRX. As I have said before, I'm very interested in growing this channel and my Facebook group. I want to assure you at this point that I am not monetized. And any opinions that I express are my own opinions. They are my genuine opinions, and nobody has paid me for them. I know that seems small, but a lot of times when somebody is being paid to review a product, I feel like I can't trust their opinion as much as somebody who paid money out of their own pocket. As I try to grow this channel, I would like to share with you that I do not have enough subscribers on my YouTube channel yet for YouTube to analyze my client profile so that I can better tailor my videos for you, my YouTube audience. I'm just now getting into short form videos. I hope you're enjoying those as I try to focus on some of the more humorous and funny moments that we have while we're out doing this adventure riding thing. Anyway, before I go, I would like to invite you to like this video, comment on this video, good or bad, just please be constructive, and please, please, please subscribe to this channel and stay on board with me as I do my dead level best to continue to improve.